Yo, we on another episode of What We All Thinking podcast. I got a special guest for y'all. It's amazing. I got him here. Got him out of training. Introduce yourself. I ain't even gonna do the introduce yourself, man.
Oh man, it's the humble guy ZScott.
We got ZScott in the building. One of the fastest in Florida. One of the fastest.
And the fastest in the world. There we go.
Fast
There
feet.
we go.
He get you left.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
ZScott, welcome to the podcast, man.
Man, I'm definitely.
I'm so excited to have you here.
Man, I'm excited, bit.
I'm just excited, but
I feel you.
the last few weeks you've been busy.
Yeah, man.
So tell us about your experience with all them big guys, because that was one of my dreams growing up, being in a Under Armour All-American game.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us about that experience.
Oh man, when I got there, I signed with Under Armour probably like 6 months ago.
Okay.
And man, we was just grinding. So that weekend was probably like the best weekend of my life because I got to see the number one players in each, space and everything like that. So man, it's like, bro, my favorite one was Travis Hunter. He's very humble, down to earth. Great guy. Under Armour treated me well. So I was definitely. And we did a lot of filming that day too. So
yeah, I seen you going crazy. I seen you doing a lot of different stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed like seeing how you showed off your grind, like over time, like you going in, you coming out, you on the field with the players, and the players showed you a lot of love,
man. A
lot of gratitude, especially like they could have been standoffish, but I really seen how you was in tune with everybody and how they was in tune with you. Was even on the field, like a lot of people don't get that love.
Right.
So how did you like take all that in, like? From you, I know you had a lot of great moments.
To be honest, bro, it was a lot of surreal moments for me. This whole process was like surreal. So for me being signed with Under Armour and around all of these guys, I was just like, dang, bro. This got to be one of the biggest weekends of my life. And I performed at a high level. And it was in the city, Orlando, Florida. And I feel like I put it on for the city.
That's beautiful. So let's take it back before you got to where you at today, because it's always a grind. It's always where you ain't just wake up and you Mr. ZScott sign the Under Armour.
Yeah.
So it's like you was a coach. Mm-hmm. I seen you doing a lot of coaching. Mm-hmm. I seen you doing a lot of training. So what started you off? How you became a trainer? How you found a love for training?
Basically I was at Itasca Community College, and it was some situations that happened to the point where I was like, nah, I ain't gonna play no more. So the coach was like, yo, we want you to coach the wide receivers. That year, man, I got the number one running back, number one wide receiver in the nation, and then I just went from there. I just kept posting footwork videos because I knew I always had fast feet, but it really didn't click. It didn't click until I start getting like 1,000 views, bro. And I'm like, that's different. You know what I mean?
That's a good feeling.
So now I'm just like, okay, bet. Let me start posting now. It's 2,000. And let me start putting down. That's when Under Armour was like, yo, we want you.
So how did that come about? Like Under Armour, like how does that work? Because a lot of people don't know how. We don't want to get too deep into the contract, but like how did they get in contact with you? Like what was the talks about? Because I know it was different. Like you was a little starstruck, huh?
Man, I wasn't too much starstruck. I was just like, this was my moment. That was my moment. You know what I'm saying? Because I worked for it. But those conversations that led up to me signing the Under Armour was like big, bro. Because shout out to my boy Rossi.
Shout out to Rossi.
That boy is amazing. Like in all aspects of him getting me to where I am with Under Armour. Shout out to Rossi, man. Shout out to the rest of the Under Armour team.
So what's coming for you in 2022?
I really don't speak on it.
Okay, just show 'em. So, what was like something that you learned from the past couple years of you training different talent? Because you breed
Yeah,
dogs.
yeah,
A lot of your talent, once you train
yeah,
them, they
yeah,
take off heavy.
yeah.
So, what's like your biggest secret?
I can't give you the sauce, but I can tell you,
Can you give us a little
I can't give you
insight?
the sauce, big dog. See, we start dripping sauce, we get all over the place, and everybody want it. So nah, but I can tell you though, it got to come with the humbleness. You got to be humble in all aspects of training, all aspects of life. That's what I had to learn, being humble. And then with the guys I have now, you just got to breed consistency with them. You know what I'm saying?
Heard
And
that.
then the hard work gonna show. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna show regardless. So for me, it's okay. If I'm going hard right here and they see me going hard, of course I'm gonna, amp up the level of us going hard. You know what I'm saying?
Heard that.
So, hey, I breed dogs. I train different. I'm the best trainer in Orlando, Florida, and they stamped that. I'm looking right at my camera. I'm the best trainer in Orlando, Florida.
Heard that. So, who's one of your like difficult people to train? Like, what's like you don't gotta say no names, but like, what is something that like they struggle with, and then you had built their game to where they at today?
Um,
Like an example, like you could give us.
um, I wouldn't say no guy really struggled. Everybody had to learn something that was new, and then it brought it to life when it came to their game. So I had a couple guys that had a little struggle, but it wasn't nothing like major. They just had to learn. So the guys I got now, they gonna take off. They gonna do what they do. If a man stand in front of them, they gonna drop their nuts just like the man next to them. You feel me? So,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. So from you helping on and on, like from the collegiate level to the high school level you even work with kids.
Absolutely.
So what's like your favorite, like to work with majority of the time, or like you don't have a favorite, you just
Man, I ain't got no favorite. I'm a trainer, bro. I ain't got no favorites. None. Yeah, I train. I do what I do, and we just breed dogs, man. That's all I do. I breed dogs for real.
okay. So from you breeding dogs and training everybody, how you keep up with everybody? Because you got a lot of good talent, and they all over. They not just in Orlando. Everybody
Right.
come from everywhere. So how you keep up with the games and the stats and all that? Because I see you probably in Fort Myers, or you probably this way, that way. Like how you keep up with all your athletes? Because you got a lot of them.
It's family. It's
Like that.
family, bro. We keep up with each other. It's family. That was ZScottnation all about. It's family. Being able to tell them like, hey, yo, send me all your film. Whatever you want to break down when it come to the training session. Just send me your film, and then we just go from there.
Okay, most definitely. So what's the different training that you do? Like,
I do footwork, speed, linebacker, and all training, man. All training. Linebackers, wide receivers, running backs, quarterbacks, all of that. But I focus on footwork though.
footwork majority of
Yeah.
the time. That's good.
Yeah.
I've seen the energy that you bring
Mm-hmm.
to the table with
Absolutely.
all of them. So what like motivates you to keep that same energy with each person every session? Like, cause you do like probably like 3-4 sessions in one day.
I'm passionate about what I do. I work hard to get in my position, to get where I'm at now. I don't consider myself a celebrity. I don't got a secret sauce or whatever, that people have. Bro, I just do what I do, man. My passion is big, for the game.
Okay, so speaking on just you being passionate about your game, what's like the difficulties, or like what's something that you see as you struggle with in the beginning? Because not everybody,
Being consistent.
being consistent.
That's it, bro. But being consistent. I think when you taste a little bit of success, you feel like you're the man.
Heard that.
You feel me? You feel like you're the man. So when stuff go wrong, you got to know how to handle it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the beginning phase, I used to care about what people say. You know what I'm saying? I used to care about what they say, but I don't now. Reason being is because they're not in my shoes. They don't understand. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand the ideas that I have. My ideas are different. My ideas are awkward. But look at the success plan that I had. You know what I'm saying? So look at the guys that I had. All of my guys last year in my summer session was on the news, in the newspaper. Now they all off in college. Now I got some new dogs. I can't wait for the season. Can't wait.
The season gonna go
I
crazy.
can't wait. Watch.
What about your receiver that go to Bishop Moore?
Oh, my guy, Crankfield, man, that's my guy. He's very, very loyal. I think he's probably one of the most explosive guys that I've ever came across, man.
He's pretty quick.
Yeah, from route running, the hands, to understanding the game, the IQ of the game. I think Gennaro is one of the biggest guys for me personally that I'm like, yo, I love his game.
Because I played against him a few times.
I love it. I love his games, so, yeah.
He was a struggle to handle. Like, even before, like, you got your hands on him, he was pretty quick, pretty fast, strong.
Yeah, he always had that. So what I do is I build on top of talent. Mm-hmm. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? What we was working on, I just build on top of it. So whenever you come to me, I look at game film first before I train you. You know what I'm saying? I look at what your strengths is, what your weaknesses is. But his IQ, out the roof, bro.
Yeah, I seen
his IQ crazy.
He gave Jones a lot of issues.
Every time he played Jones.
Yes.
Every time he played Jones.
It was
for
a struggle.
Sure. Nation.
It was a dude. Like, what's the conversation now? Like, do you still give him pointers and stuff like that?
Yeah. So where he at now? He definitely at Gardner Webb. He's gonna take off this year. This is his year. Freshman year. You're trying to get in the flow. Yeah. But this is his year. This year, man. I definitely give him pointers. Definitely give him motivation. Definitely give him a lot of ways to apply pressure to the game. And the weight room is most important. That's what I tell him all the time. Even when he come home, he working with me. Anytime he come home, he working with me. It's some sessions that I don't capture on film, but there's some sessions that we just talk through them. So anytime that he's home, he work with me. We polish up, just a little thing, just a little bit. So my running back room is crazy. Man, every running back I got, man, they have unorthodox footwork because they have to go through holes. They have to lead the linebacker, everything else, man. So what I like to do is every guy that I have, I put together a game plan for him. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I put together a game plan for him. So me putting together that game plan, that's going to show them, hey, on the field, look out for certain stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So that's pretty much all it is, man. So all of my running back room filled, man. I could give you a list of names of who are running back and who not a running back, and scout back, power backs, and how we, I can give you a list of names. I got a little guy, Dallas. Crazy footwork. I think he's one of the best players, that's small in his position. Bro, the man is ridiculous. The man is when I tell you, the man, when he get the ball in his hand, he's gonna score
every time.
Come on, man.
So is he like going to the outside, or he going straight through the hole? It's just anytime he touches the ball, it's just
anytime you train with ZScottnation, whenever you need. Whatever you need on the field, they're going to deliver because that's what we work on.
So how often do you watch game film? Do you watch game film though?
Every day.
The whole day? Or do you have a certain period where you just...
Nah, because for me watching game film, I have to understand what's going on with my guys. You can name any guy that I train. I can tell you their strengths, their weaknesses, what they look like, they mental focus when they step on the field, they facial expressions, what they're going to give you while they're on the field. I can give you all of that because I'm just that dialed in to all of my guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's like a hidden talent that other than football that ZScott has that nobody knows?
Oh, that's big. Hidden talent. Oh man, hidden talent. I play the drums at church. I play the drums at church. There we go. That's a hidden talent, bro.
So that's something a lot of
And
people
I'm
don't
trying
know
to
about you.
bodybuild too.
Trying to bodybuild?
Yeah.
Kasi,
Shout out to my trainer. Shout out to my trainer, James, Legit Fitness. Shout out to my boy, man.
So I see you don't just train football players, you starting to train people.
Everybody.
Yeah,
So
everybody,
soccer players, lacrosse, everything, man. Anything that works with footwork, I'm definitely on that. I'm definitely on that.
So are you into the like human mind?
Absolutely.
So what did you go to school for in college?
Business.
Business?
Yeah.
So you just died
I'm
into
booming. I'm booming. For sure.
So how did you build a ZScott brand? How you came up
Footwork.
with the name?
How I came up with the name?
Yeah.
I think somebody gave me the name ZScottnation. I don't even know, to be honest with you.
The name was so like, that's what kind of drew me into you.
To be honest with you, bro, ZScottnation represents like, I'm Z Scott. I want to go global. I want to go big, and I want everybody that work with me to go global and big just as much as I do. That's why. That's what ZScottnation is. Global brand, world. I want to take over. You feel me? So that's my biggest thing.
What is something that you do outside of training that helps your players other than film? What is something that you...
Mindset, motivation. Mindset. I try to rewire their mindset, just to be young men. You know what I'm saying? Just to be young men, not football players. Every situation that they going to come through in life, I probably have went through it. So I'm coaching through it. I got plenty of stories.
So give us one story where
Can't do that.
Dang.
Can't do that. You feel me? I everything that I go through with my players is very, very confidential. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very, very loyal guy, so I wouldn't go in depth with that.
Heard that. All right, so what's your eating habits? What's your diet like?
Oh man, so my trainer, James, Mr. Legit Fitness, everybody go follow him. I'm always posting them. He got me on so what I told you, I'm going to bodybuild. So he got me on like rice. I'm chicken, fish, all of that, man, right now. So that's what I pretty much eat throughout the day. But I ain't gonna lie to you, and I might get in trouble for this. I eat McDonald's a lot. I eat McDonald's
Shout out
a lot,
to Ocho
bro.
Cinco, man.
I definitely, yeah.
Ocho
Ocho versus Science. I'm really on Ocho's side.
So
let's go.
So who's your top receivers in the NFL? Who you
AB.
like to see? AB. Oh.
AB.
So how you feel about that situation that's going on?
Blackball.
You feel like it's blackball?
Absolutely. Why
you say
wouldn't
that?
it be? I mean, he had only thing he needed was 8 catches to unlock, the 1 million. So why you ain't got him in the game to the third quarter? You feel me?
I feel that.
And then the man said he was hurt. Then you told him get off the sideline. See, one thing the media want to do, the media want to act like AB crazy because what he did in the past. But AB ain't finna be used. Shout out to AB.
Who's somebody that you would love to train other than AB? Cause I know that you was finna say. Who's somebody else you would like to train other than AB? Because there's a lot of great route runners out there. So.
The crazy thing is, I want to just train running backs in the NFL. You feel me? I'll let, everybody else can train the receivers. Let me train the running backs. Derrick Henry, what's happening?
Okay, shout out Derrick
You
Henry.
know what I'm saying? What's happening?
Okay, what other running back? Because I got a couple running backs I think that you can help their game a lot.
Who?
Like Saquon.
I mean, any guy that you name, I feel like I'm the best trainer in the world. You feel me? And I still got growth. But I'm also respectful of other trainers as well.
Of course. But
I still feel like I'm the best. So anytime that you name me a player, I can promise you I can change their game 100-fold. That's it, bro. So Derrick Henry, what's up? What's happening?
What made you pick Derrick Henry out of all the running backs? Because that's
He's bigger than everybody. He a bully. I can get his footwork right. I bet you ain't seen his footwork.
I don't know.
Yeah, my point exactly. You ain't never seen Derrick Henry's footwork.
I just seen him just trucking people,
my
running
point
people
exactly.
over.
Now, what if he get elusive? Then what? Oh, come train with me, D. Come train with me.
So, say you're training Derrick Henry. What's
Yeah,
something like how would you dissect his film? Because he got a lot of great runs. He
I
got a
got
lot
you.
of great things that he do.
Uh huh.
So,
Give me 1 minute. My bad. Ask me that same question.
let's go.
Really? What happened?
Okay, so if you was training Derrick Henry
Yeah.
right now, what would be the first thing you'll tell him?
First thing I'll tell him is let's get on the footwork first. Let's break down the footwork first, and then we'll start building that, the bigger part of his game. You know what I'm saying? Like running the ball, ball security, getting low when he running. He's a big guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So being able to have that proper footwork. Imagine Derrick Henry having ZScott feet.
That'd be crazy.
Come on, bro. Derrick Henry, King Henry, holla at me. Holla at me. Let's go.
So, other than Derrick Henry, what's another top like running back you see that needs some work? That need Z Scott feet. That need Z Scott.
I'm gonna go Nick Chubb.
Oh, Nick Chubb's a
Nick
beast.
Chubb crazy with it, right?
Yeah.
But what if Nick Chubb has Z Scott feet? I can name you any player.
So, what made you choose running back other than receiver? Because I know
Everybody train receivers.
You don't think receiver? I think receivers need more because the DB is getting better in the league.
Right.
Yeah, that's how I see it. It's a lot like
Ramsey, come holla at me.
I don't think Ramsey. I don't think Z Scott and Ramsey. That's two big persons. I don't think that's gonna be a tough one.
Come on.
Cause Ramsey don't play. Ramsey a beast. He give my team trouble every year.
Every year. Z Scott gonna give y'all trouble again.
You trying to give my school trouble? You trying to give my football team trouble?
Let's go then. I'm ready. I told you, global nation.
I need you to give Russell Wilson some work.
Hey Russ, come holla at me. Hey Russ, you want to get outside that pocket faster? Let's go.
So, your passion for the game and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just you overall. Do you read any books? What's Z Scott reading? Because I know you're very intuitive. So, what's something that you be reading?
Everything about biomechanics. That's what I'm reading. Everything about biomechanics. From the way that you stand up, the way that you take your first step, the way that you run, the way that you jog, every piece of the body I'm trying to study because I'm trying to make this perfect athlete. I'm trying to add on tools to you. Bro, I can name you 1,000 books I'm reading, but biomechanics is everything in my game.
Okay.
Feel me?
So what about your time management skills to keep up with everything? You dealing with this, that, like how does Z Scott keep everything?
Shout out to my management team.
Shout out to the management team. They keep Z Scott together.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's a part of ZScottnation. Shout out to y'all. Y'all make me who I am.
So from your life going from just work and grind, now you on another level.
Yeah.
How does it feel? How do you feel about that? Like, because a lot of people, just like you told us, a lot of people don't get that chance.
A lot of people don't get this chance. I just feel like God blessed me just to have motivation to give to y'all. You know what I'm saying? To give the people in the city. You know what I'm saying? People may look at me as a guy like, oh, yeah, that's just Z Scott. But Z Scott got so much knowledge that I want to give to you guys. So anytime I post a picture, like it. Say, hey, DM me. I'm definitely going to DM you back. I really just want you guys to really buy in to what I'm trying to sell you. But sometimes Orlando, Florida ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Orlando just, not to talk about the city, but Orlando really crab in the bucket.
Oh, wow.
You feel me? Orlando really crab in the bucket, bro. I'm blackballed all the time, but nobody don't know it because I don't complain about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't complain about it. But yeah.
Okay, so for the young black men that's watching,
big dog. Is my big dog.
Oh,
what up?
So what kind of advice can you give the young black man?
Keep going, cause your dream's right around the corner. What you giving up for? You ain't got to be a dope boy to have money. You ain't got to catch no bodies or nothing. At all. You ain't got to do nothing that you don't want to do to impress nobody. You don't. You ain't got to impress. Who you going to impress? By sitting behind a jail cell. Keep going. Your dreams matter. You matter. You feel me?
Yeah.
You matter. At the end of the day, big dog, you matter. Keeping, that mindset of, I can make it out this situation. Even if your lights cut off, your water cut off, your mom ain't there, your mom smoking rocks, your daddy in jail. You can, dog, I'm telling you now, graduate. Graduate. Go off to somebody college far from the city. Go off and see the world. The world is much bigger than your neighborhood. But some people ain't even been on a plane.
Yeah, I just flew my first plane.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And how it made you feel?
I ain't gonna lie, I was a little scared at first.
You feel me?
But it was a good experience once I got over it.
You got you. You know what I'm saying? When you land outside of the city and you land somewhere else, you like, dang, bro, I ain't coming back to the city.
Yeah, that's hard.
I'm not finna come. Why should I come? Nah. Young King, I'm looking at you, Young King. If you want to make it out this city, you going to have to grind. Ain't nobody going to believe in you. Ain't nobody going to believe in you, boss. Nobody believed in me, but I just kept going and proved myself right. I'm not proving nobody else right. Nobody else wrong, nothing. If it's me, I'm going to prove myself right. Let's go.
Well, we got Z Scott. I really appreciate him for, supporting the podcast, for him coming through.
Definitely.
For him giving us life lessons. Anything else you want to say to the gang, to the viewers?
Man, I appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Thank
I
you so
definitely
much.
appreciate y'all for having me. Let's do this again. I told you, about a year, I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. I'm going to be global, but I'm going to fly you out, though, if you want me.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
All right. That Cruise Podcast. We out. Yo, it's your boy Nate, man. The hottest podcast out right now. What We're All Thinking Podcast. Man, y'all need to go like, comment, subscribe for real, man. This podcast going up. We got bangers on the way. A lot of bangers, man. Y'all go view them last 2 episodes, man. If y'all really vibe with me. And we out.